cmpradio.net, the voice of Chester.
Straight like that. Straight like that. Straight like that. Straight like that. Straight like that.
Look at me. Yeah. We gotta
You said look at me.
look. I'm talking about look at him.
cmpradio.net, man. You already know it's your boy Uncle P.
Oh man, it's your boy Cousin Mike, man. What's happening?
Cousin
I like
Mike.
that. I like that. Uncle P, Cousin Mike. I like that.
Cousin Mike, you good with that?
Yeah, I'm good with
Good
that.
with being everybody cousin?
I'm good with it. I don't want to be everybody's uncle.
Ain't nothing wrong with being everybody's uncle.
don't
I'm
wanna
not.
be
I'm
everybody's
not
uncle.
nobody's uncle like that. But I'm everybody's uncle.
Hey man, I'm good. You good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. How you
Man, good to
feeling,
see you,
man?
man.
Oh man,
Good to see you. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Welcome back. How was your trip?
Trip was. Everybody keeps asking me. It wasn't a trip. I was working.
Yeah, it's a trip. You got on a plane.
The National Humanities Conference.
You got on a plane.
That was
That's all I'm
work,
saying.
bro.
I understand, but
Like,
you
that
got
was-
on a plane.
I still got on a plane. Just because you get on a plane don't mean it's a
You got-
trip.
You got on a plane more this year than me. You took a trip.
Yeah, I took a trip.
You
I
took
took
a
a
trip.
trip. First time ever going to Indianapolis, man. It was great to just get out.
Yeah.
Just to spread my wings a little bit.
You walked around.
Do
You did
something
some
different.
stuff on your off
Definitely did some. I'm going to post the pictures today. I just was going through everything, and I was like, okay, all right, this is what I did. This is what happened. But it was good. It was good. It
what's
was
up.
good to be there. Met some nice people. You know, people from Washington's,
Yeah.
people from Arizona, Alaska.
Did some networking.
Yeah, definitely did some networking, bro. Definitely did some networking. So I'm excited. I'm excited about the future.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I actually like these glasses. I'm gonna start wearing these more often. All right, I look a little sophisticated.
Oh no, man. You
know what I'm talking
used to. I'm used to seeing you with the big joints, the big Gucci joints, or the big,
Yeah, that's drug dealer money.
Listen.
I don't have drug dealer money no more.
But you still have the glasses.
I guess share this live one time for the one time, man. I
Yeah,
would
man.
appreciate it. Please let them know
Yeah.
Uncle P and Cousin Mike are back, and we
back.
are straight
Like
dad.
that's just what we're here to do, man.
Right.
But
We're gonna start off. We're gonna start.
our
as-
Philly team, well, one of them. Eagles had a good weekend.
Eagles had a great weekend.
They did great.
Added a safety.
He ain't show up last Sunday.
I mean, do you expect the person to show up the first game? He didn't know where he was supposed to be.
He's a professional.
No, you still don't know.
He's a professional.
No, you still don't know where you're supposed to be.
He's a professional. You can't sit up here and say that.
Here they
He's
go.
a professional.
Where these niggas go?
What you mean? He's
You're
a professional.
You're a
safety.
professional barber. You trying to say you ain't never fucked up nobody's hairline?
I have.
Well, then why you so hard on the nigga saying he professional?
I'm not getting his type of money,
It
though.
doesn't
All you
matter.
gotta do is roam and play, you know.
No, you got to make sure you in the right spots, bro. You don't want to be in the wrong spot.
Yeah, he was a lot. He did a lot of that. He was in the wrong spots. A
Right?
lot.
Yeah. So you
We
know,
let this boy throw almost 400 400 yards on us, man.
That was fucking cornerbacks got burned. It
Yeah.
wasn't just him.
Yeah.
It wasn't every touchdown wasn't
It
on
wasn't.
him.
It wasn't.
Bradbury gave up one.
Yes, he did. Everybody gave up one. I'm blaming the whole defense.
Right. They all said it though.
Yeah. You can't let this type of quarterback give you almost 400 yards.
But at the end of the day,
we got the W.
we got the W.
We got the W.
Shout out to Jalen Hurts, man. Everybody talking about his knee is messed up. I don't think his knee is messed up. I just think
He a little hobbly. He was a little hobbly.
I seen how he was running.
Yeah, he was a little hobbly.
He was running out of bounds.
But you know what I'm saying? Listen, we left with the W. We 7-1. Cowboy week though.
Julio Jones got a touchdown.
He got a touchdown, first touchdown with the Eagles.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's Cowboy week.
It's Cowboy week.
Ain't nobody.
It's Cowboy week. Now I was asked this question today, right? I asked this question at the shop today, and tell
You
me.
missed that shot.
I do, because we have a great conversation.
Right. Yeah.
Is the Cowboys our rival or the Giants?
The Giants.
Okay, me and you go here.
Yeah. The Giants.
The Giants is just the biggest name in football. And that's our most
Cowboys.
hated team. I mean, the Cowboys. We hate them the most because why the fuck is there Cowboys fans up here in Philadelphia like it is? Like
Because they're groupies.
Yeah,
All Cowboy fans are groupies.
They used to be Eagles fans though.
No, they would never.
They used to be because my cousins comes from that. My grandma did not raise no Eagles fans. I meant no Cowboys fans.
Well, they started winning, and nobody wanted to go to school talking about, I'm an Eagles fan, and we lose. You know how hard that is?
Yeah, I understand.
I have been an Eagles fan since birth. My grandmother was an Eagles fan. I took some time off, though.
I bet you did.
I took time. My grandmother was an Eagles fan. I have never went to no other team in the NFL other than the Pittsburgh Steelers. I stayed in the state. Mm-hmm. While Pittsburgh was winning, I was excited. I was happy for them, but I wasn't as happy as I was
for the Eagles. Yes.
Right? So, yeah. All that good stuff. Remember to share this live one time.
Yeah. Who else? Ain't no more baseball playoffs.
Baseball's over. I haven't watched a baseball game since the Phillies been out. So I guess Jazz is right. I don't like baseball.
You only root for your area team.
I mean, listen. Baseball to me, it can get boring. If the pitcher is dominant, it's super boring because no one's doing anything. But on the other side, you say, you got this, you got this ball, you got to hit.
You got to hit it.
And if you don't,
this what makes it so good to me. That moment look like it's coming here and come back in here. I'm like, how the fuck do you do that? Then it be out here and then it come back in. I'm like, where is he putting his fingers on this baseball
to do that?
To make this ball have.
So you play baseball?
I did. I love baseball.
You love baseball?
Yes, I do. My favorite sport is baseball.
Your favorite sport?
Yes. I play that before I play anything else.
So if you don't hit the ball, you strike out.
You're done.
I like to watch a batter continue to foul the ball off. What makes you foul the ball off? They kept on saying he was late.
Late on the ball.
Okay.
Late on. You're not on time.
Right.
You just getting the bat around just to get the bat on the ball.
Get some contact.
Get something.
Okay.
Now the moment you hit that joint right.
So he's hitting the bottom of it, not.
No, you could be hitting the top or the bottom.
Right.
You just could be late.
Foul. Right.
Yeah, you could just getting around on the late.
Okay.
But if you get around on that joint right, you time it right. Hit the barrel, the right side of the barrel on the bat. Boy, bye-bye. See you later.
We do have a new season that's been started.
Yeah, what's that?
And that's the Philadelphia 76ers.
Woo!
We finally got rid of the beard.
How do you feel about that?
I don't.
You only got the words to say.
I want to give
you. Get it out.
I want to give you a very huge word for. I am excited, but I'm just glad that he wanted to get out the way. He knew that what he was doing as a man. He knew he was standing in the way of Maxey. That Maxey would never get that. Maxey right now is averaging 30 points a game. It's only 3 games in.
Yeah,
but he's doing his damn
balling.
job, right?
He's balling,
and taking some weight off of Embiid is important because you need him when it comes down
longevity.
Yeah,
right?
you need him to be.
So you think that was planned?
What, the trade?
By James Harden? Because that's what it sounded like you just said.
Yeah, I mean, I think James Harden, he was ready to go, and he didn't want to show up, and he didn't want to play, and he said, "Bro, I need to go. Wherever I need to go, I need to be there. I'm not who I used to be. I'm not who this team needs. This team really needs you, little bro. So I'm going to step out your way, right? Trade me, get rid of me.
You sound real nice right now.
No, that's how he was.
No, I'm saying you sound right now. I don't think James Harden did it that way.
Why didn't he?
Because why you had to go all the way to another country to tell something? Tell
Because the motherfuckers wouldn't listen to you here.
You ain't do nothing here. You ain't had no Adidas goddamn camp here. This is how it go. When the season is over and all that,
Right.
all these big time shoe companies go over there.
Right.
They be having their camps and they be having all that other stuff over there.
Right.
Because Steph Curry was over there, LeBron be over there.
Right.
Probably like not now. LeBron
That's where the
don't
money
need to.
is.
Yeah,
Right,
big
right,
time.
right,
so
right.
when he was over there, the mics was in his face and he
Right.
said it. He didn't need to say it though.
Yes, he did.
He ain't have to say that the boy was a liar. That's your man. Like
No, he's not. Trade me. Get me out of here.
you ain't have to do that.
You're a liar.
So that's why I'm just saying. The way you're saying it
He's a liar.
makes it sounds like James Harden planned this trade.
Yeah.
I don't
Where
think
you
he
say he
did.
wanted to go at the beginning of the season?
He wanted to go to the Clippers, L.A.
And where did he end up going?
He's in L.A.
So did he not orchestrate the whole fucking thing?
I mean,
Did he
Daryl
play
Morey-
one? Did he do anything for the Sixers but show up to camp?
No, he ain't do anything.
Did he play in any preseason
No, he
games?
did not.
He didn't do anything.
No.
Trade me. That's what he asked for.
Well, yeah, he did ask for the trade. I just don't think it was a planned thing to be like, you know what, this is for Maxey to propel to be better.
Yeah.
So me to get out of his way. I don't think that was
had-
it. I'm just saying. I don't think.
Do you feel like he showed up in the playoffs?
Hell no.
Do you feel like he was playing up to his caliber of play?
Who? Harden?
Yeah. Hell no. So
I can't say that because his caliber of play in the playoffs
has
is
diminished.
It's
Right?
trash.
It is trash, but that's because he understands he needs more people around him. And him and Maxey play the same position. It's hard to have them in the game at the same time. So give it to Maxey. Let him do what he needs to do.
I hope that's right for you. Again, Maxey
Yeah.
is balling.
Marcus Morris is here.
Marcus
I'm hype
Morris,
about that
that's
from Philly.
Tough guy.
Right?
You know what
we
I'm
need
saying?
we need some balls out there on the
Yeah.
basketball court.
Y'all still got Pat Bev, right?
Yeah. That's
Pat Bev.
perfect.
Pat Bev, them too. That's
Right.
gonna be a
Let's
nice
go.
bench. That's gonna be a nice bench.
What? We got some Warriors
we gonna
on the
see.
team.
We're gonna see. I mean, I'm going to a couple games this year,
Some
so
heart.
we're gonna see.
We got
But
rid of
definitely got
PJ
that.
Tucker.
PJ Tucker definitely was a bad signing. He did not deserve.
He was
I ain't
good.
gonna say.
The
I ain't gonna
first-
say
the first
he
year
didn't
he was
deserve.
good.
I ain't gonna say he didn't deserve.
First
But
year he was good.
that amount of money for 3 years.
Yeah, first year he was good.
I'm like, I wouldn't have gave him that, but you know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do.
You definitely got to do what you got to do. And the Flyers. I don't know nothing about hockey.
Man, I think they only got 2 losses, man.
They only
Currently.
played 4 games.
Yeah, I think they played more than that.
No, I don't think.
I don't know. I ain't gonna talk about that. I don't have the facts on that. but-
Anybody that knows anything about the Flyers, man, come on up here,
Yeah,
join
man,
us,
it's
man. Come sit right here.
Refresh
in the middle
my
of us.
memory on hockey, blue
don't-
line, and all that crap.
Don't refresh my memory. Man. I'm good.
We're gonna go to a game.
No,
We're gonna go to a game, bro. I'm telling you, we going. I'm buying you a ticket.
you
I'll
can
buy you a
it.
ticket.
You can buy it. and I
You
ain't-
gonna go to the game with me, man? We going.
I'm good.
We gonna experience that. What I want to say, the bilingual crowd that they have there.
bilingual?
Yes.
Or biracial?
Biracial. I'm sorry, the biracial crowd.
What other languages they speaking?
They probably speaking other languages.
Ain't no
too.
Mexicans in that game.
We gonna do that. We gonna see what they're about.
They don't even celebrate Mexican Heritage Month.
Well, they probably don't, but we gonna go see what it's about.
Yugoslavian, Russian, German, Canadian, American.
Did you see the?
And they got a
bull?
couple Haitians. They do got a couple Haitians in there.
Did you see the bull that got killed at the hockey overseas?
No, how he got hit in the head with a puck.
He didn't get hit in the head with a puck. He got hit in the throat with his skate.
Ooh, how that happened? The bull kicked him?
Yeah, they trying to say it was an accident.
Wasn't no fucking accident.
They trying to say it was an
Lift your
accident.
feet up that high.
When I tell you, if you see the video,
He sliced his head off.
oh, not sliced at all, but
was leaning back.
oh my God, y'all got to see it.
Blood
Y'all-
gushing everywhere.
When I tell you,
I love shit like that. I do.
when you see
Accident.
this joint, soon as it happened, the bull comes out there trying to grab
Right.
put the towel on there and all that.
No, it's over.
But
It's
he
over.
got up.
The bull.
Yeah, I think him getting up was the worst part.
because the blood.
Yeah, it squirted.
Oh, he was on
out.
the ground.
Yeah.
How was he on the ground?
He was on the ground face first. I guess he didn't realize it happened. He was in shock, but he got up
And it was
look for that
gushing.
show.
No.
was
No.
bad.
That's crazy. Dante,
It was bad. I'm gonna look for it.
for me, right?
Bro, it was good.
I always like that type of stuff. That violent shit, like that death, automatic. Remember that? What was that shit back in it? 1,000 Ways to Die?
Yeah.
I'm not the Bantan soldier. Yeah, I used to love that shit, bro.
I'm trying to find
Because
this
I
motherfucker.
didn't live like that. That wasn't anything I was used to. Yeah, but-
That was crazy.
No, don't find it. Why you gotta show it to me?
I
You
got
want to show it
to.
to me. See? That's the type of shit you
I
want to
got.
November 7th is important. Is an important date in Delaware County. Throughout the country, it's an important date. We got to get out and vote. We got to make sure. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that was an accident.
see?
Or he was a hitman and he was just in there to kill him. Remember that movie? What was that movie? The Mechanic? Where he was just running around killing motherfuckers,
people.
right? Breaking into prisons.
That's crazy, yo.
I'll be on the show Thanksgiving
Guys.
week if y'all are doing one.
Dies. He dies that day.
Oh, Dante, you coming up here Thanksgiving week? Let's go.
Yes, big bro. Yeah.
Yeah, we always doing
Absolutely.
one. Are we doing
There's a
one
chair
Thanksgiving?
here for you.
If you come in before Wednesday, you'll be here before Wednesday. So what's
I
that?
mean, we could do Wednesday, Tuesday, or Wednesday.
I'm not moving no special date for Dante. What's wrong with you? Not special dates. Yeah, we do one on the 22nd.
That's Wednesday, right?
Yeah. Thanksgiving is the 23rd this year.
Okay. Yeah. So, what we talking about today? Yo, you gotta stop doing that. The suspense. You gotta stop doing that with the big huff and the puff.
Where you said to me accountability, and I was thinking, okay, we're talking about accountability as far as black men
Right.
being accountable.
Yeah.
But you want to know, where did we go wrong? Where we went wrong?
Right.
As
a
black
like,
men
into the whole culture.
to the whole culture.
Right.
And I want you to talk first about.
Where I believe we went wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. I believe we went wrong, and as a culture, as men, our black men, our culture, our side of things, the male gene, the male species. I believe we went wrong when we allowed our women to use the government for whatever, to use the government as far as housing, as far as getting food stamps for groceries, anything like that. I believe that's where we went wrong, because before that time, men was in the house.
Right.
We were there. We you know what I'm saying? We took care of the house. We paid the bills. We did all that, and things were affordable then. The income, the income to economics level was probably at a all-time low but high for us. So we were able to do that. We were able to, you know what I'm saying, be that traditional man, because things wasn't as high as they are today. So we were able to take care, probably not even our house or just our house, other houses, because it wasn't, we was in the refineries, we was doing all these, we was, you know what I'm saying, having good jobs.
Right.
Construction and all that type of stuff, working with our hands. A lot of black men like do trade stuff because we wasn't going to school. We wasn't, you know what I'm saying, college wasn't that for us at that time. So we was working with our hands, and barbers and all these type of stuff. Whatever the trades was, we was doing the mechanics, all that type of stuff. We was doing that. But the moment that the government comes in and gives this sold out or flashy lifestyle, we'll put you in this type of area or give you this new house or put you on the list for this new house, and you know what I'm saying, you gotta make sure you make this under this amount of money. So not only are they stopping the woman from getting ahead, because you know what I'm saying, they keeping you at a cap. You can't go over this. If you have this many kids, you can't go over this amount of money. So, you know what I'm saying, they capping you as far as your where you can thrive, or the highest levels of education you can reach.
No, but go ahead. Keep on going.
You don't think so?
Education is key, but go ahead.
They capping you, bro.
They're not telling her she can't go to college. They're not telling her she can't go to school to be a nurse, but finish.
No, they're not telling her that, but
right?
if they say, but they're capping how much money you can make.
Right.
So if you go to college, you already know you're going to surpass this amount of money. So
no,
you
later you'll surpass it, but by the time you're surpassing it, you should be able to move.
Right. But here's the thing with that.
Go ahead.
The thing is, if I already condition you to
no, that's a condition that happens through relation. That's relational conditioning. That's not.
Yeah, you
that's
have
not,
a relationship with the government.
That's not systematic relationship. You don't have no female has a relationship with the government like she has relationship with her friends. That's why I said relational, right? Because she has friends that are doing the exact same thing.
You don't think they use their social workers ain't friends?
I don't think that's where we failed, right? As black men, right? I think there has been a lot of balls dropped throughout our community.
Agreed.
My grandmother.
I think that was the first one, though.
My grandmother started to raise her family, her children, her husband, right, in the LV.
Right.
It didn't take long for them to move out of the LV and onto Jeffrey Street.
Right. It was a stepping stone.
If you do not see Section 8 and affordable living as a stepping stone to step up, that's where you get stuck.
Exactly.
That's not our fault. That's not their fault. That's a relationship. That's what's fucked up with the relationship. You don't want to work so you can go out and party and you can play around. It's all relational. You understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but I believe it's systematic as well.
If I blame anybody, if I blame us for anything, it's for having too much fun. It's for not understanding that time is short. It's for not seeing that we need to push hard so we can get this done so we can have more at the end. No one understands the sacrifices that go into what you want. As a family, we should be able to sacrifice this for this to get the hair.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's no one sacrificing anything. We're all having fun. We're all going to the bar. We all getting drunk. We all buying this. We all buying Louis. We all buying Gucci. We all getting cars we can't afford. We all doing this. We all doing that. No one is saying, you know what? This next 5 years, we gotta suffer through this so mom can finish school and become a nurse. This next 5 years, while she's doing that, I have to do this. This next 4 years, I have to do this. This next 3 years, we have to do that.
Yeah, there's no plan.
We're not having the conversations anymore.
No, that's
right?
absolutely not.
And because we're not having the conversations anymore, we're failing, right? I don't think when you say, where did men go wrong? We went wrong.
By not having the conversation.
We went wrong in 1988 when drugs hit, 87, 86, when drugs hit and we took the money, you feel me, and thought that we were doing so much greater than anybody ever could, and we thought we would never need anything. Then we get locked up.
Hold up, though. Let's pause right there.
Go ahead.
You said 1988, right? 88, them late 80s, right?
Absolutely.
And they get the money. Where you think they're trying to take that money back? They're trying to take it back to the single mom.
Then you would have took it back to the single mom. You wouldn't have bought change. You wouldn't have bought
exactly. They was looking to do that, right?
No.
But my thing is this: you already said you don't want me. You good over here with your affordable housing, and you getting you know what I'm saying,
that shit don't come up.
The groceries and all that shit
don't start happening until later. That stuff where women are saying because they still needed you in 88, 89, 90. That stuff didn't start happening until like 98, 96. When that shit started to kick in and women felt like I don't need you, and men started to get locked up, and men stopped going to high school, and men stopped learning, and they moved the industrial trades out of our community.
Right.
That's when all that shit started to happen. See, if you're gonna blame the system for allowing it to turn us into little fucking kids, bro. Blame the system for making it so comfortable that we don't have to do anything. Our kids don't have to do anything. Mom ain't making the kids do nothing. The kids don't want to do nothing. Dad ain't making the kids do nothing. And then dad's sitting there like, shit, I don't want to do anything. I'm just sit here and get drunk. If we're gonna blame the system, that's where we blame the system. I don't think Section 8 and food stamps and giving that to our women as a way to take care of their families, I don't think that really that wasn't our fault.
Here's the key though. Here's the key. In order for a woman to get Section 8, right? Don't you have to the dad can't be in the house.
No, my grandmom and my grandfather was on it. The father can be in the house. He just can't have no felonies.
See, but he was on it though.
Felonies.
I'm just talking about a man being in the house and present.
Don't have no felonies, and you could be in the house.
So why? So I don't know. I'm not too brushed up on it, but it looks like even when they do a little welfare check, you got the dude got to be out.
The dude can be in the house too. That's more money.
It's more money.
Yeah, she get more food stamps if the dude's in the house.
Really?
It's another mouth to feed, ain't it?
But it's a grown man who could work.
He can work. He got to go out and look for a job. If you can't get one, all right, you going out to look for a job, they give you this piece of paper and say, take this on all the job applications you go fill out. You going to be mad? I'm not taking this, no fucking job interview. Fuck that shit. It's a system. They trying to tear us down. No, motherfucker.
You doing that because there are men out there that do that.
That do that shit, man.
That do that.
No, the father cannot be in the house. The father can be in the house, Section 8, bro. How the fuck you think white people used it? This is my problem, bro. We think because we're black, we're being abused by a system. Hold on. By being abused by a system that was created to help white people come here. When the Ukrainian Catholic people came here, bro,
they had nothing. They needed that.
They lived in the projects before we did.
Exactly.
They literally lived in all these projects before we did, bro.
What they do, though, they use it as a stepping stone.
Black people stop using things as stepping stone. Everything's an excuse. A black man you can't live in the house if you are a fucking felon. If you are not a felon, you can live in the house with your chick on Section 8, bro. Put your fucking name on the paperwork.
You can't be on that house. You can't be in the house. I know you can't be in the house.
If you're not a felon, you can be in the house, bro.
I'm not saying be in the house. Exactly.
You can be on the fucking lease.
I don't know about that, bro. We need some answers. We need some answers. Because I don't.
Now you don't believe me.
I'm not saying I don't believe you. You may be right. I'm just saying I'm not 100% certain. Because every female I've dealt with that was on Section 8.
Can a man live with you in the house? If you are the head of household and have Section 8, you can have your children, grandfather, spouse, or domestic partner, parent, or grandfather live in the house with you, bro. If you're not a fucking felon. If you're not a felon.
Okay, you're right.
I said it, didn't I?
You did.
Did I say it and you didn't believe me?
I never said
You let dumbass Don take it up here and say, no, the father can't be in the house. Fuck, talk about shit that you know. If you don't know, don't say shit, bro. That's the problem. It's too many motherfuckers talking. It's way too many motherfuckers talking.
Didn't I say I didn't know?
Look the shit up. You can look it up just like I looked it up. It's right here on the internet.
You did. You're good at that.
Look it up. Look it up. And then you'll know exactly what the dumb shit, bro, all the fucking time.
Listen. I don't have no felons, so it doesn't bother me.
I have felonies, so I knew. If I didn't have felonies, I could have lived in a house where we could use this as a stepping stone to get us to where we need to get to. But
so
I have
even
felonies.
I
will always have felonies, bro. I could say they used that. They knew what we were doing, and they gave it to our women, and now our women are moving it and pushing us out and saying that the black man can't be in the house. Absolutely. But from the beginning, your spouse or your domestic partner can live in the house with you on Section 8. That's every fucking state. Why would they come up with a program that's tearing families apart? That don't make sense.
It kind of does.
It does not make sense.
But it's a systematic thing. You know, a black
if
man.
If you're looking for an excuse as a black man,
it's not an excuse.
You got every fucking excuse in the world not to do any fucking thing. Because you can sit there and say they're using it against me. But if you use your fucking common sense and stay out of trouble, don't go to jail, and don't be out here doing nothing stupid, you can move in with your fucking family and live with them. But if you're out here in the street
not fair,
and you're out here selling drugs, guess what? No, you can't do that. Is that wrong for them to say, we're not going to pay for you to live on Section 8 while you're out here selling drugs?
No, it's not wrong.
So what's the problem?
I'm saying as far as you never know somebody's, what choices they have to make. You never know. They probably went down there to 413 to try to fill out an application. They keep giving them the run around. And they ain't got no felonies. They probably did all that. They probably used all their resources and got turned and got denied. So if you get denied, what you gonna do? What did you do?
What did I do for what?
If I don't know if you did get denied.
Denied for what?
For an amazing job.
No,
if you was to say, or you coming before
I've
you
never-
came outside and you jumped off the porch and you was selling drugs and doing all that things that you chose to do.
Right.
If you would have chose to go down to 413,
Right.
go to the refineries in Marcus Hook,
I would have got a job.
Huh?
I would have got a job. I've never gotten denied from any job.
So you don't even know what that feels like.
I don't.
Yeah. So what if a lot of people?
Because I'm not going to apply for something I don't know I can do.
Right.
Then I'm going to go in there and sell it to you that I got this job that you don't even know what the fuck you're doing without me.
So
You feel me? I don't
that's
even
you
understand
though.
how this thing is floating without me.
But that's you.
You feel me? Like, and anybody can do that.
Exactly,
You just
but
have
they
to
don't have that. First of all, they don't have that mindset. Number one, they don't have that drive. Number two,
They have the drive, bro. Anybody that has went out there and sold drugs, I don't care if you sold drugs for 3 years, 2 years, a year, you are your own business, bro. You are your own CEO. You know supply and demand. You know how to buy the shit. You know how to bag the shit up. You know where to go to sell the shit. Anybody that has made any money knows how to run a fucking Fortune 500 business, bro. Literally.
yeah.
So if you're allowing yourself to believe that you're just a drug dealer, bro, that's where the small-minded shit comes in. That's why I say abundant mindset will let you believe that everything you can use for you to help your children, to help your family, to help your mother, to help your sister, to help your brother. Abundance. But when you live in scarcity and you say, it's not enough, this ain't enough, this ain't enough, you keep saying it, then you get to believing that you don't have enough. You don't have enough brain power. You don't have enough willpower. Yeah. Oh, I ain't got enough. I'm tired. Or I can't do this. No, yo, stop BSing, bro. You can live in a house with a chick on Section 8. You can be on her fucking food stamps. So the excuse doesn't come from the men that are doing something. It comes from the men over here that have felonies, that are mad that they chicks is on Section 8. You can't live with them.
So there's a lot of them.
It's a lot of them.
It's a lot of them.
Right? But you should have been saving your money. You should have been doing what you were supposed to do. Labor's union is an amazing opportunity. I'm just saying, absolutely.
It is.
Take yourself down there and get a job. I don't care. I gotta wait down here for too long. We do a lot of crying, bro. A whole lot of crying for no fucking reason. None. Stop crying. Listen.
Yo, you are something else. Yo.
I'm
are something else.
I'm listening to my father when he used to tell me, right? A man will make 1,000 excuses before he get up off his ass and do something. 1,000 excuses before you complain. 1,000 excuses of you complaining about how things are hard for you when they're hard for everybody. But if you're not going to get up off your ass and apply yourself and know what you want and go after it, then you're not going to have anything. I was a drug dealer, bro, 6 years ago today. No, 8 years ago today, I was a drug dealer.
Why you put 7 there?
78, right? I was a drug dealer 8 years ago today. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I had no ideas. I went and talked to a therapist, bro. I went to find the fucking help. I was lost. I was a thief, a drug dealer, a liar, a cheater, a conniver, a scammer, bro. I was trying to get over on anybody I could, bro, and I was very good at it. And I've been very good at it.
Did you have to be taught that?
No, I learned shit from my dad, from watching my dad, the way he talked, watching my uncle, the way he talked. I learned that your mouth can get you in a lot of trouble. It can get your ass out too.
Yeah.
It can get your ass out too, right? If you listen, actively listening. That's what communication is about. It's not just about talking. It's about listening. And we don't do enough of that in our community. So we talking about voting right now. Oh yeah, all right, we ain't gonna go vote because the system don't work and all. No, the system works, bro. You see the people at the top. Everybody at the top is white. Everybody at the top is white. Everybody at the top is saying we're going to war with this. We're sending aid over here. We're doing this for this person. We're spending tax money on a war that has nothing to do with us.
Right.
When we got homeless people here, bro, hungry people here, bro. But we'll make excuses and say, oh, the Section 8 is fucked up because, can't nobody live there. Yes, the fuck you can. Don't speak to me if you don't have no facts, bro. Don't speak on the bullshit that you hear. Bring me a fact. Somebody can jump on that right now. Oh, in here it says you can't live there. Then I'm wrong. But if I can pull something up to say you can, I don't want to hear it no more. A man can live in a house with his female on Section 8 as long as he don't have no felonies. A man can be on his female's food stamps
that's a-
as long as he don't have no felonies.
That's a minimum average of people, men though.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
You just saying there's more people on more black men on felony that are felons than it is that are not. Pretty much around here in this area.
In this area,
Yeah.
let's say majority of the people that have felonies aren't looking for a place to stay. They have a place to stay. Let's
that at?
where you know a lot of homeless drug dealers? You know a lot of homeless former drug dealers? No, that did not become drug users. 'Cause you switch over when you start using your shit.
Yeah.
Don't get high on your own supply. I think they said that. That was a 10 crack commandment, wasn't it? Never get high on your own supply. Wasn't that what was that number one?
I don't know if it was number one. But
Yeah, it might have been. I don't know what number it was, but he
was
said
in
that
there.
it was number 4.
it was in there.
It was in there. So if you violated that, you ain't a drug dealer no more. You are a drug user. That's what I was. I was a drug user. I got high. I lied. I stole. I did all that shit. But one thing I did know is that if I didn't catch this felony, I could have lived in the house with my wife. We could have been on Section 8. She could have went to school. I could have watched the kids. It was my job not to get caught by the police. It's your job to outsmart the police, bro.
Absolutely.
It's their job to catch you. So if you're connected to too many people and you got too many people around you, guess what? You'll end up going to jail.
Absolutely.
I just want people to understand, man.
So you feel as though our fumble came in 1988 with the drug.
I feel like that's the only way our fumble could have come, right? Because they knew, where did they push the drugs at? Where was the drugs? If you want to say the government did that, blame that on the government. Blame a real fact that they brought drugs over here and put it in our community to make us want to shoot each other and kill each other and tear each other down. That crack epidemic tore the trust out of our community, bro. The complete trust out of our community. Yeah. Doors used to stay open, unlocked all day. We communicated with each other. We talked to each other. Right next door, the next door neighbor, you knew the next door neighbor. You trusted the next door neighbor. Throw crack out there. Shh, shh. Nobody trusts anybody. Next door neighbor looking at the next door neighbor like this. We was just speaking last week. Now motherfuckers got bars on their windows. You in jail in your own house.
Right.
You ain't protecting nobody from breaking in your house. You keeping yourself stuck in that motherfucker. So if we gonna blame anybody for anything, bro, you lack accountability. That's where we lack accountability. Owning up and taking that shit and say, yo, we fucked this up, bro. That's why I ain't got a problem going out there and helping the community, because I know I fucked this community up, bro. I watched a family, bro, sit around the table and smoke crack with a little baby girl in the other room, bro. That shit ripped my heart out my chest. I said, I'm done. But I ain't.
Yeah, you said you done, but you
I
wasn't
stopped selling coke. Then I just started selling weed. What? Weed is better. Weed is a happy drug. Literally, nigga, I did that from top. I came home from upstate, bro, until 6 years ago.
So the dope you had to get that up.
Yeah, the cocaine. Yeah, I was smoking it, bro. I was getting high. I can be honest.
No, you got to be honest.
What? It looked like it was snowing. Roll that joint up.
Oh, you was lacing the bomb.
What? Running through an ounce a day. Not coke, but weed.
Right. You know, I'm about to say you better not be running through an ounce.
Pre-roll them joints up. I had about 4 or 5. I remember we got pulled over in Aston. I had about 4 Dutchies in the car already rolled up.
You got rid of them?
No, I got a DUI for that shit. I got a DUI for that shit.
I mean, that's my thing. I just believe that started the what's them things called? The avalanche. That started the avalanche in our community. Now, would you say drugs, the coke, the epidemic, the heroin epidemic? That definitely.
Heroin was in the community before coke was.
Yeah.
Heroin was in the community before coke was. Heroin was in the community before coke was, and people still trusted each other. Why? Because a dope fiend ain't gonna steal nothing from you. If they need it, they sick. A dope fiend, crack. Oh man, you need that joint. You gonna chase that joint. You gonna do whatever. You gonna steal your mom TV. You gonna steal your aunt house. You feel me? You gonna resell the car. You gonna do everything.
Yeah.
But dope fiend, that nigga. that nigga out. That nigga bent over.
Mid-conversation.
Mid-conversation. Go up Kensington.
Boy, don't do that. That's
Why you think it's cool for them to be up there?
It's
Ain't
bad.
nothing bad happening up there. The
It's
dope
bad.
fiends ain't doing nothing. They just want to get high.
They bad up there, though.
But when was the last time? Well, Philly is crazy. But
it's
when was the last
bad.
time you heard about? I mean, like
It's
a dope
bad.
fiend doing something to you. They ready to die, bro. They getting the fentanyl in them and they gone. They searching
How
for
you
it.
do a
I don't
Michael
know.
Jackson lean like that?
I don't want to know.
How do your body contort to have that type?
I
Man.
don't want to know because that's something, like I said, that's a downer. Like I was on uppers.
That
You go up that joint,
crazy.
they all bent over. It smelled like death up that joint,
Yes,
bro.
it do. Yes, it do.
Yo, P, we want you to go. I'm not going nowhere near that joint. I can't.
That's bad.
I can't because
Yeah.
I'm going to yell at you about a dumb motherfucker out here like this. What the hell is wrong with you?
Yo, last time I was up there, I don't mean to say this like this.
Look, you laughing. It's not funny.
It was funny. It was a black dude and a black dude and a white chick outside the movie theater, right? This nigga, she was on him and he was leaning all the way back. I said, this nigga don't fall.
No, he
It
won't. It's crazy.
He's not falling.
Mentally.
He's not falling.
It's like you're
He in that zone.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
What's that joint on Get Out? That space?
Yeah.
That's where they at.
That's where he at.
And he, both feet though, bro. Both feet on the ground. He leaning back. She on him. I said, if this motherfucker don't fall.
I seen a chick bent over the other way, like frontwards, like back, like her head, like she was almost touching the ground. Her hair was long. It was on the ground. I'm like, why?
That shit is crazy.
But that's they realize, all right, that's not the drug that's going to destroy this drug. We need a stronger drug. We need a drug that'll keep them going. You feel me? We need a upper. We need cocaine. And they brought it over here. And again, that was the war over there.
Yeah.
It's all about war, bro.
That's what we was getting it from them, so we had to get the cash back to them.
The first time a motherfucker smoked crack, bro, it was over. That was it. They knew it. They said, got him. We got him.
That shit.
The trust was gone. The
Money was flowing,
The
though.
want was gone. The only people that wanted anything were the drug dealers, bro. And they could only want things for about 2-3 years before they got caught. They ran up in there, or somebody snitched on them, or told on them. They brought distrust in our community, bro.
Yeah.
But once you have distrust in your community, you know how hard it is to get that distrust out? You know how hard it is to get that distrust out, bro? We talking about fixing the fucking school district. You know how hard it is to get distrust out? We talking about fixing the city. You know how hard it is to get distrust out, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, you got to be accountable. You got to be transparent. You got to show people, bro. It's real.
No doubt.
And we're talking about, this is 40 years later?
Still affected by it.
It's still, and we're still affected by it.
Still affected by it.
Come on, man.
Like I had to put some again. I just believe that started the ambulance, and I don't want to put all the onus and all the responsibility on the women. I want to take some as a man too, because we should have said to our women, to our black women that we was born from, and nah, we don't need that. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. However I got to get it, we're going to get it. If I got to work 2-3 jobs, we're going to get it. I'm going to get it. I'm going to provide. I'm going to do this. I'm going to stand up and be that man. It didn't work like that. So when we got to the point where we got those F1s and things like that, all those felonies and whatever, and now we're trying to come back. Now the barrier is already set. The boundary is set. Oh, you got this. You can't be here. Even though that man may have wanted to be in them kids' life, wanted to be with that woman that he had kids with. Oh, the boundaries are already set. The rules are, if you have this, you can't be here.
But that word, that like I'm saying, I'm not saying they didn't have a game plan for it.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the original thought and cause of it
Right.
was to benefit families.
Families, okay.
Right? Food stamps, Section 8, to benefit families. Once the drugs was put up in there, they said, listen, we can benefit from this, right? Because if we got a man, we tell him he can't live with her. He runs back out into the street. He got kids with her. She loses control of the kids, right? The kids follow the father.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Now we got more kids over
we got
here.
more kids in
now
more
what she
circle.
has to do, she has to find another man,
Exactly.
right? That can do something that can help him.
And
But
he ain't
guess
gonna
what?
want them kids.
He ain't gonna want them kids, so she gonna forget about them kids. Then they gonna get pregnant, have more kids.
Exactly.
They understand that it's a system, bro. It's gonna keep on evolving. It's gonna keep on growing. We don't understand that it's a system, and it's gonna keep on evolving. It's gonna keep on growing if we keep on doing the same things that we got to change. I've realized that. I personally realized that I had to change, and I changed. I didn't care who I left behind. I didn't care who cut me off. I didn't care who didn't want to be associated with me. Fuck it. If you don't want to be associated with this P, you tripping.
Right.
You really tripping, bro, because it's beneficial over here.
Right.
All right? You don't have to be associated with
I'm
me.
not
Go ahead,
forcing
do your
you.
thing. I'm not forcing you.
Right.
Go ahead, do your thing. Right? You'll figure it out. And when you do, don't come to me.
Don't come back.
Please don't come back. But we have to understand, bro. Like the systems weren't created by us to benefit us.
So they're not for us.
So they're not for us. But we allow them to be for us because they give us freedoms to be nonchalant. Like you don't care.
I think they give us the freedom to stop dreaming and stop believing and stop driving, having that drive, that work ethic.
Once they take your hope, bro, they got you.
Exactly. So I believe that man or us men was supposed to be in place to be like, we're the voice of reason. Mm-hmm. No, we don't need that.
No.
Our work ethic, if we were taught that even have it, it was instilled in us, we got that. We gonna have that no matter what.
Now you see that.
Yeah.
Then it didn't add up. The men were going to jail at an alarming rate. There were more men missing from our community than were men standing up, right? But women want security. The only people that can provide security are the what?
The men.
Are the men. Are not only men that aren't getting felonies, but the men that are getting felonies. Because he can get to the money, he's tough.
That's my thing.
Now,
Why is that number one?
What?
What,
I don't know how. I can't answer. I can't speak for a woman how they label
saying,
it.
But why is that number one? Security always has to equate to money.
Well, that's security. Having money is security. Having money is being able to do what you need, pay your bills when you want, on time. That's all security. If you didn't have any money, you don't have any security. You can't do anything for me. You can't pay my bills. You can't make sure I'm straight. You can't pay my car note. If I call you right now and say, yo, bro, I need to borrow $50 and you can't send it to me, you don't have no security. If I could send it to you, then, oh, yeah, he got security. He good. That's how it works.
Okay. And thank you for that. But that's the only, that's
it.
The only one?
That's it.
Security. Just make sure you can provide,
protect, and the last one.
Profess.
The deindustrialization. Absolutely. I said that in the beginning. The deindustrialization. I said that in the beginning. He took the jobs out of there. They leave that out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if you
especially
missed
in the schools. They don't have nothing in
Nothing.
Chester High schools as far as trades.
But guess what? They still got a trade school out in Aston. Right? DCIU. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know if it's DCIU. I don't know what it's called. But they still got it. Security doesn't always equate to money. What does security equate to then, Dante? Quit your job and tell me how your family can feel secure
I'm coming
around
for
you.
bro like this.
No, because he coming for me. Like, I ain't coming for him. Tell me how you can equate. You see how he stopped talking when I proved him wrong. He didn't say, my bad, bro. You feel me? You're right. I know he went to go look it up and research it himself. But if security doesn't equate to money, what does security equate to? How does a female see security?
Yeah, that's the question.
Security can equate to feeling safe with the man she's with. How can she feel safe if he doesn't have any money? Dante, if you didn't have any money, how could you make somebody feel safe?
But what
Can I get a female up here to say security is money? Money is security. I just want to hear it.
But what if a nigga got money and can't fight?
Security for me is a man that is understanding, compassionate, and respects in a relationship. Absolutely. That's security. So if he's broke and he do all those things, you're going to let him in? You're going to let him come stay with you? You're going to feed him?
I can see how.
You're going to buy his clothes? You're going to take care of his kids he got to take care of? He ain't got no money. He broke.
But he Bruce Lee.
He could be Bruce Lee. You're going to make sure he's good because he's understanding, compassionate, and respects in a relationship. You gonna take care of him. No, every woman is not gonna do that. And I applaud the females that are capable of doing that. Every woman is not gonna do that.
Yeah. It should not only equate to money. Security definitely should not just be what you can provide for me financially. No. So I'm just saying there's women out there, especially today, all they want is bread. All they want is money today.
And Dante keep calling my phone.
He want to be on.
He want to be on the show.
So I'm just like, I think that's where he at with it. Like,
yo.
I didn't say I'm driving, but I didn't say security doesn't just mean money. There's other way to show that, a woman is feels secure with a man other than money. Maybe that's situations that you've been in, but if you're dealing with a woman that got her own money, she don't need your money. She just wanted somebody to feel secure and make sure that he's going to take care of her and make her feel safe.
You've been in that type of relationship before?
Who?
You.
Absolutely.
Where a woman was taking care of you?
No, I didn't say taking care of me.
You said you didn't have any money.
I said
she
financially
said she have her own
secure.
money.
She had her own money.
Yeah, but that don't mean he don't have no money.
To feel secure. Doesn't need my money to feel secure.
So we were talking about not having any money. Security. You were talking about security. How can you provide security for a female so you felt as though that female felt as though you were secure? You made her feel secure
She was secure financially before I got with her.
So she didn't need you for security.
To feel secure.
So
He dealt with a woman that never had any money. I don't know any men that have.
You ever dealt with a woman that doesn't have any money?
No, I never dealt with
You ever dealt with a woman that doesn't have any money? Yeah, I have too.
I haven't.
Right.
Like, you have nothing? No, one. I'm sorry. One, yes.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Yes,
so you've had a woman.
Yes,
so
yes.
in that, you needed money to provide security, right?
Yeah, and I had it.
Right, and you have provided security.
Right.
So that's
So
what
just like anything else, it's circumstantial. It's not just it's money to make a woman feel secure, and that's it. That's a broad spectrum of something to make a woman feel secure, not just money.
So security is what? What is security to you?
Security to me is and what do you mean? Like when I'm dealing with a woman?
No, security to you, period. Security, what security that you're providing for, security that you can provide for a woman is what?
Security saying that I can provide for a woman is what?
What is it? Security, what is it to you for in a relationship? What is security in a relationship?
I just don't with women that I deal with, I don't deal with women that need me for money. I just don't. Because if you need me for money,
okay,
I'm not available to you. Because if I don't have money, then what is our relationship based off?
If she doesn't have a pussy, what is your relationship based off?
It's not based on sex.
Right. So it's based on other things, right? So it'd be based on other things.
You just proved my point. A relationship, a security is based on multiple things, not just money. If I don't have money to give her, then she has to find security in me is something other than money.
Nah, I don't get that. Right? When you go out, you call your girlfriend, you call your whatever, you say you're going out. Are you paying for dinner or is she paying?
It's circumstantial.
It's circumstantial. So sometimes you go out with
she
females.
She can call me and be like, hey, I want to take you out.
Right.
Let's go to dinner.
How often does that happen?
More than you would think.
I'm just asking. I'm not thinking anything. I don't know your life. How often does it happen that you take her out? So she takes you out more than you take her out.
It's flip flop. No, I take her out one time, then she take me out.
Right. We talked about that too.
Yes,
I think we talked about that. The expensive, but you said last week. What did he say last week? What did he say last week?
What did he say?
What did you say last week, Dante?
No, you said what's the limit, and I said there is no limit.
Right, and then you came back and said there was a limit.
No, I didn't. I said that I hate that it has to be a situation like that. Why can't we go to Starbucks to get to know each other?
Oh, yeah,
where we're not spending that amount of money.
Okay.
We're not spending
No
that
money.
money. Yeah, he did say
That's
that.
what I said.
Okay, I'm proud of you, bro. I can't wait till he come up here. You feel me?
Yo, I'm stupid.
He was hot, so he didn't even respond to the Section 8 shit. You ain't say nothing. Did you look it up?
You know what it was? I was driving.
Yeah. Did you look it up?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Go look it up.
So what was the answer?
The answer was, yeah, man can live in Section 8. It's a family building program, bro. It's not a family destroying program. It just destroys the families here because we have men with felonies and they can't live there, right?
I'm going to tell you this. I was dealing with a woman when I was younger, like real young, and she was on Section 8, and I didn't have clothes at her house or anything like that, but she was like, yo, you got to go. My caseworker coming. So it was just like, I didn't, at that,
it's all about time. It's all about the understanding. She could say, my boyfriend stays here. He doesn't, and she
probably ain't know that.
She got to put you on the lease. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people think Section 8 is no man allowed. But if you're her husband, if you're her boyfriend, you're her significant other, you can be there as long as you don't have a felony, as long as she can put you on the list.
Well, shit.
Section 8.
Right now that we allow any women out there that want to put me on there, I'll
shout out. And you ain't lying. Like Leslie says, Section 8 now it has an income limit, right? But if y'all both working at Walmart, y'all fit.
You might.
Y'all continue to work on Walmart. She goes to school for this 4 years. You got to make a plan.
Make a plan. That's what I told you.
If you're not capable of making a plan, like you're not capable of doing anything.
You got to sacrifice for.
You know what it is? You know why? Because we as people get so comfortable and complacent in our situation that we don't even think about a plan or think about the future. We just live in it now. As a people in whole, not women,
that's us as a whole.
Men and women.
I spent most of my life not making plans.
Yeah.
I regretted all of it. So when I changed my life, bro, I make a plan for every fucking thing. I made a plan for this fucking radio station, bro, and I'm following it to a T. You feel me?
Right.
What I'm doing is for me. It ain't for everybody. You feel me? You don't have to stay here. You can leave. You feel me? Somebody else will come.
And when did you figure that out?
I figured that out.
You didn't.
What?
Like not including everybody and like making people part of your dream, like trying to.
Oh, I still make people part of my dreams. I just realized that you don't have to go in every room that I go in. But I still make people part of my dream. I don't want to be by myself, right? I don't want to go to the party by myself. I want to get there and have family that I can invite, that can come through, that understands the hard work that I put in. I'll never deny anybody from accompanying me any fucking where. But you can't walk in every room that I walk in because you're not really here for that, right? So I get it. I understand it. Most women don't put him on so she can have discounted rent, right? Absolutely. Yeah, Section 8 will make you pay. Sometimes they'll make you pay half of the rent. It's not always $18. Right?
Yeah.
Right. So I don't know. I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for calling.
All right, bro.
All right, bro.
Be safe.
All right.
Yeah, that's real though. Yeah, man. Section 8 is real. But I don't think that's the reason like our community is falling. I think it's more so it's on us. Every culture, every civilization comes here to want to do better. They come here with a want to do better.
Right.
You got, my Spanish speaking people, they don't have a problem living in the house 15 deep. They all work for the same fucking grass cutting company. They get up in the morning, they go to work, they come in, they eat in one pot. You understand what I'm saying? Like they're saving money. Guess what? They made plans. Look at that family in 10 years and watch how they moved out throughout the whole block and now they own half of the block. Like they have a plan. They're not coming in here just to play around, we can get drunk, absolutely. But guess what? On Monday through Friday, we got a plan. We're working. Monday through Friday, we bringing the money in. Friday, we bring the money in. This is what goes out for bills. This is what goes into saving. You're saving for this. He's saving for that.
See, but that's another thing, right? In our communities, when you turn 18, 9 times out of 10, they putting you out.
Man, that's bullshit.
They put
bullshit.
moms are putting you out. Well, you gotta do it on your own. You're a man now. You know what I'm saying?
No,
you're not doing it like our Spanish speaking brothers are, or white people, or white counterparts.
White people stay in the house till they 35 years old.
Exactly. Get that
get married. Get
married.
You feel me? And then go out and do their own thing.
Exactly.
No,
get
we
that
18 years old. We need to be out shaking our ass and doing what we doing, having fun and getting drunk, getting high, and then we 35 years old, busted and disgusted and pissed off.
Exactly, and probably back home now because
it's all the system's fault.
You done fucked the money up.
No, it ain't the system's fault.
So that's my plan. That's my plan. When Sierra get out of college, She's staying back home.
Absolutely. Why would you send her anywhere else?
I'm not going to do that.
You can't bring your boyfriend here. You can't be in this. You can bring him here, but you can't be in this. You can go in the room, but you can't. Then it's like, all right, fuck it. Just go ahead and do what you want to do. Just be careful. Make sure you throw some jimmies in there. You feel me? Make sure she's doing what she's. I think men look at that differently than women. You feel me? Like you
Especially
ain't
with
gonna
our daughters.
You ain't gonna be in no house doing this. Like if she's not gonna be in your house, she's gonna be out there in the street.
She's going to be at his house doing it. So my thing is, again, I want to prepare her for life. Prepare her. Preparing you doesn't mean you throw them to the wolves and they don't know shit from a shingle. So you can't do that. But we do that all the time because when we have young moms having babies, so when they old enough now I can get my life back.
Right.
I can have my house to myself. I can walk around this joint ass naked if I want. And now, with that mentality, guess what? Now you got a sister, a brother. You know what I'm saying? Shit is lopsided because you wanted to walk around the house naked. Now the nigga bust your ass down, and 9 months later, you coming up with another child. Make it make sense.
It's hard to make it make sense because there's so many different thought processes that go into this. But it's all about community building. And the first thing about community building is let's teach our young people how to be financially responsible. Leslie said most black people don't live like that because a lot of people live above their means. So they have to look like they have all this money. If you can't afford a certain type of thing, don't buy it.
Flat out.
Just because you're trying to look fancy in front of somebody, that doesn't
And don't give
that really
a fuck
fucks
about
you up.
And don't give a fuck about you.
They don't care. It's hard. It's hard when you think you have to live a certain type of way to be included in everybody's plan. And think about it, before you didn't have this. You didn't have this car or this jewelry or this chain or this shirt or this jacket, and people respected you. Now you have it and they really don't fuck with you.
Because they're jealous.
Adults need a financial class. Everybody needs it, right? The adults that miss it, but I really want to institute it into our schools so our children leave with an understanding.
They're not going to do that.
But they do it in every other school district.
Why? What else they do in every other school district?
They got a great football field.
Come on, man. They ain't going to put that. The moment you give black people financial literacy to be financially free, what am I here for? Says the white counterpart. What am I here for? They no longer need me. And that's everybody's problem. That's why a lot of us, majority of us, got bad credit because we're on the need for them. They want us to need them.
I think more than anybody, we need us.
Absolutely.
And everybody always asks me, why you post that? We need, because we do.
Absolutely.
Like, we need us.
I love it. I look forward to that every day. I look forward to you and my cousin with the, you know what I'm saying, it's a great day to be alive type posters. It is. It's a great day to be alive.
Wake the fuck up.
Because I'm awake.
Be grateful. Be thankful.
Exactly.
But more than anything, bro, like if we continue to move, like the only person I need is me. I.
We fucked.
We are. That individualized thinking, like fucked. I need to win over everybody else.
Come on, man.
You winning with somebody standing next to you can help them win, and then they help somebody else win, and then so on and so forth, and to keep on going on till everybody's winning. They said the best way to describe a successful person is to look behind them, and if you don't see nobody behind him, he's not really successful.
He's not successful. He can't be.
He hasn't helped anybody.
Listen, man, I get flack for this, right? And I'm not even mad. I get flack because I know, right? And I'm gonna give a little testimony. Not too long ago, I like to play with numbers, and I did this on purpose. Anybody out there know that I helped Kev Thomas get a credit score of over 700, right?
You ain't never helped me.
Whenever you're ready.
Man, I ain't trying.
Whenever you ready. So, right, I helped him. I guided him on that journey, and multiple other people. He's just the most popular social media personality that I've dealt with. So before that, my credit score was like 5 something.
So the dummy was teaching the.
So the dummy was teaching other dummies how to be financially free. Why you look like that? So what I did was I became my own critic and my own student. Now I got credit books. I know the ins and out about it. And everything they said about putting things in the book to keep it away from us was true. Was true. Put it in the book. Motherfuckers ain't gonna read that.
No.
They ain't gonna read that. And guess what? I wish I had my book back. These credit books is thin like a mug.
Right.
They ain't thick. One joint that the Federal Credit Reporting Act, probably like 100 pages in there.
100 pages.
That's it.
I said 35.
That's it. It probably is less than 100, but it's no more than 100.
They don't have to put a whole lot of.
No.
They don't. All you got to do is study it.
All you got to do is study it, man. And I don't want to put myself out there, but I'm helping people. I want to help people, and I don't want to break your pockets.
That's what I want my credit score to be, at a 0.
Yes.
Look at that.
And we can get there.
My shit right there.
Listen.
Right here. Now.
That's where it's at right now?
Yeah, so I need 263. Right? Yeah.
Can I give you free game right now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Free game. I'm going to tell y'all I'm going to tell you the way to get your credit report repaired. Number one, what you do is get copies of your credit report. That's number one. I tell people use identityiq.com because I got a little link with them. They pay me to spread the word. Use them. Get all 3 credit reports, right? You're going to get a highlighter. Look for all the inaccuracies in there, everything that's not right. So first we're going to start with your names, your addresses, your jobs, your birthdays. That's number one. Now we're going to look for the inaccuracies in the
What if I ain't got
accounts.
no inaccuracies?
Well, then that's good. If your name is correct and there's only one name in those slots, because you got an Experian, you got an Equifax, and you got a TransUnion. If they all are the same in those slots, you're good.
What if my name is different, like they spell my name?
Then there's an inaccuracy.
Okay.
So we're challenging that.
We're going to challenge
We're
all
disputing that.
Right.
Right? So what we
I should
doing?
have spelled my name wrong on my credit card.
So what we're doing is, see, and then a lot of people don't understand. Again, the law doesn't allow for them to put this stuff out there. It's against the law to even put this stuff on a credit report.
What?
Why? Because it's a violation of my personal privacy. People don't even know that. So once you get your credit reports, and I'm helping everybody right here, right now. Once you get your credit reports, you want to Google the secondary. There it is, the secondary credit bureaus. Google the secondary credit bureaus. All right, you get their numbers, and I'm telling you, this will be done 30 days to 60 days if you do it this way. You get the secondary credit bureaus, you call them, and you tell them, excuse me, I want to put a freeze on my credit report. I want to freeze my credit report on all of them. I think it's 6 of them, could be 5, but I believe it's 6. You get that. Once you do that, now you go for verification of all the inaccuracies that's on your credit report. So you correct everything that you want off. Everything. Once you do that, they can't verify it because Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion call and get verification from the secondary credit bureaus. So if it's frozen, nobody can go in there.
Yo, my brother told me that a couple weeks ago, and he gave me the name of all the joints. I'm gonna keep it funky. I'm sorry, Jamil. I know you told me. You told me to do it. I'm gonna show you.
And that's
the text.
all you got to do.
I'm gonna show you the text. He sent it to me. He was like, "Yo, bro, check these joints out. Get rid of these joints. I'm telling you, this how you do it. You feel me?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, right." But it was real.
That's all. Listen, another brother just confirmed it. That's all you have to do.
Oh.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's 8 of them. It's
Yeah.
all.
He was like, hit them joints up, you feel me?
Call
Go
'em.
online, opt out with these companies, and then I guarantee your credit shit is shoot this up. I'm gonna do that shit. I'm gonna get that shit done because I'm trying to get this motherfucking spaceship.
That's all you gotta do. And watch your jaw. Listen, stuff gonna fall off. If it's fall off, that means there's no accounts. So guess what? Your score goes up. So once it goes up, now you're eligible to get newer accounts. Now, don't forget, people like to tell you or don't tell you this. These people can come back at you though, because if you created these accounts, you're supposed to take care of them. Mm-hmm. But if I get them off, my fight is, where are they? They're no longer on my report. So I can combat you with that. But you know if you know what I'm saying, morally or anything like that, you know if you did that, you know if you made that car note or signed for that car and all that type of stuff. But I just gave y'all the credit game. Real easy, real short, I'm charging $400 to do this process. You don't have to pay me, but I want you to win. So if you don't pay me, pay somebody else or do it yourself.
Yeah, as soon as I do it, I'm gonna be charging $7,000.
Do it yourself. I would love to see people do it themselves.
Well, my thing is, right?
I want us to win, bro.
If you want us to win, why don't we just do it for free? Why don't you right now
I can't
say,
do it.
I'll give it to 5 people for free.
I done that.
And then get those. Everybody don't know that you've done it, though. You didn't continue to promote it. You stopped. You did it. You did it.
Because I
got other shit you doing. I get it. But then you trained
no,
somebody
it wasn't even that I had other shit. My mom was working for TransUnion.
Right. So you really couldn't.
So I couldn't even have conversations with my mom. They was tapping my mom's crib when she started working from the house.
Right.
So we couldn't even have conversations.
Right.
Or nothing.
Right.
Conflict of interest. So that's why I stopped.
Right.
But now that she's not working with them, she wanted to get a real estate license. Shout out to Mom Duke.
Shout out to Mom Duke. Oh, she got a real estate license?
Not that she ain't passed. She passed her final.
Oh,
once you pass your final, now you can go take the going for the state.
Yeah. Right.
So once you do that, we on and popping.
We gotta buy some houses.
Yes.
Right.
More. I'm buying some more.
That's dope.
So yeah, I'm just trying to give people financial freedom, bro. If we get in that position, do you know where we at?
That's what I want. I need to get this shit wiped out. I'm gonna do this shit tonight. No, tomorrow. Tomorrow morning.
You know where we at? Yeah, call them tomorrow.
Right. He posted it on Facebook, bro. I don't really think people be for real. Like people be bullshitting and think he got facts. He gave it out. You gave it out before.
It's not hard.
You feel me? I didn't think these places was real. LexisNexis.
Yes.
I said, what the hell? I looked it up. I said, this ain't got nothing to do with my credit. And that's what they do.
LexisNexis, check systems is the two major, right? Because check systems would be like the ones you do a bad banking with and all that type of stuff. They'll be on there.
I ain't got no check system.
No, I'm just saying, like if you ever had to close an account because you overdraft or anything like that, whatever you did.
I ain't closed no accounts in 30 years.
So that's one of them. You got things for
SageStream, Novus, Clarity Services, CoreLogic, Factor Trust,
and that's for
Teletrack.
If you got houses or you got.
He posted this on his page.
I'm telling you,
James Jamil Abdul Majid Miller, bro. He posted on his page. Look him up.
Yes.
Right? You know, you got Mike Martin right here. Call him on the phone, man. He said,
it's not hard, y'all.
Opt out with these companies. He was like, and I guarantee.
And all that is freezing.
Yeah.
It's not an opt out. Opt out is just freezing your credit report.
Right.
And what you do is with all those secondary bureaus, you make the password the same. Because once you get to the number that you want, you got to unfreeze it. Because now that, again, you're going to open new accounts. Right. So they have to verify who you are.
Right.
So, and another thing, I'm giving you our game, right? I'm giving you free game. Ask this question when you're dealing with credit. Just one question. Who do you pull from? And this will help your credit score remain good. What that means is, again, if you're a car dealership, right? A lot of times, a lot of car dealerships pull from Experian or TransUnion, right? TransUnion a lot of the times because that's a big bulk purchase. So if you pull from TransUnion, you don't want to go to another creditor that same day and have them pull from TransUnion. You know what I'm saying? That's two hard pulls. That's going to drop your credit score. So if you got 780s across the board, 780 at TransUnion, 780 at Experian, 780 at Equifax, right? You want to at least get a hard pull, one hard pull from each of them a day or that day that you get a car. Right. So if you go get this car here that day, right? Go the next day, right? Because it's 24 hours. Go the next day and go to a credit union and be like, you know what? Who y'all pull from? If they say Experian, oh, I want to get a line of credit with y'all. It ain't going to hurt. It's not going to hurt you because guess what? It's a different bank. It's a different joint they're using. Right. Okay, you want some more money? Oh, man, let's find out, Google, who pulls from Experian. All right, I got a 780. All right, I know they're going to give it to me. Let's go over here. Let's get 10,000. Now you got 20,000 in a day if you got 10 and 10, and now this car right here probably only 25. Guess what you do? Pay this car off, and now you're paying 2 credit cards back or whatever, and your car paid off. So guess what you can do with that car now? What? You can now sell a car and pay.
How you win though?
How you win? Yeah. This is how you win.
You're helping your credit.
You're building your credit again because now, okay, with the low APR that you got from the credit bureau, the car only probably $27,000 in total. Right. So if you go on cars.com, put all your information in there, right? Cars.com give you an offer letter of $30,000. $30,000.
Right. You pay 24 for it.
20. You get the 10 and the 10. Mm-hmm. You got 10. You got an extra 10. Right. You can either pay that note with the remaining 4 or whatever, or you could, you know what I'm saying, pay. I would pay it so it could be like a, you know what I'm saying, a revolving credit cycle. Mm-hmm. Bam. Now I got that. I don't have the car, but now I got 6,000 I could go get me a hoopty with. Right.
Yeah, you're doing a whole lot of shit.
It's a whole lot, right? But your credit good, and now you built up a relationship with these 2 new entities. Now you could go back for more. Oh, I gave you.
Lord knows we let her go back for more.
I gave you 10. I seen you paid it back. Right. Guess what?
I need 20.
I need 20 now. Now I got 40. So what I do with the 40? Now I go buy a little crib or something.
That's
there
real.
It is.
That's real shit.
And that's what the white people do. That and insurance. I ain't even gonna talk to you about that. But that's it.
That shit ain't bad though.
It's not.
No, I wanna hear it though. I love it.
Oh, you could get there. You could get there in a month.
And we're gonna
if you do what we both just said.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know by Christmas. If you see me riding around in a Cadillac, you know it works.
Oh, you want that caddy?
Yeah.
You want a caddy too?
Yeah.
A car or a truck?
A car. I don't want no truck.
I want the truck.
I got too many kids for a truck. They gonna tear my shit up.
I want the truck.
I'm not doing what I did. They tore my car. The last car I had, they tore that joint up, bro. I put 127,000 miles on that joint. In
Durango.
In 2 years, bro.
Up and down the highway.
Up and down the fucking highway. Picking kids up, dropping kids off, out and back and forth. Killed my car, bro. Literally. Killed it. And I was like, okay, all right, never again. Never again. But we talked about credit. Shout out to my man Mike Martin.
We're going to get it right. Get us right, man.
We talked about accountability as a black community. How do we remain accountable? How do we stay accountable? We have to talk. We have to talk. We have to communicate. Without
effective communication.
Without communicating, we don't know what the hell's going on.
Don't forget to say that. Right. Effective. Because I don't know what it is with us men and women in our culture. Like, we think because we using or saying words that the other person is receiving it.
People say this. They say this to me all the time. How come every time I say something to you, repeat it? Because I'm listening. That's what active listening is.
Exactly.
Me sitting there saying, so what you're saying is, I should not have done this like this. I just said that. I'm just making sure I understand.
That's how you repeat it and keep it internally. That's how you learn.
Right. And
that's how you memorize things.
If I ask you a question, I'm not being smart. I'm asking you to just.
Why women think that?
I don't know. If it's every woman, that's a problem.
Why do women think that?
Why you asking me a question? Because I'm asking you for clarity. What the fuck? You're mad at the situation. I'm not mad over the situation, so I'm not going to remember the situation. But when I do remember shit, remember that, now you remember everything.
Right.
It's because I was mad about that situation. I'm going to remember it, right? But I'm not like, let's calm down, relax. Let's have a conversation.
That's it.
Let's effective, active listening.
Yes.
Is a part of communication. Not listening to respond, but listening to hear and break down and spit it back out, right? To hear it, to break it down, and then spit it back out. Not, I guess you mad, huh? I guess you feel some type. You're not listening. And then if you don't listen, then there's no reason for me to continue to talk.
And that's when motherfuckers stop talking.
And that's when motherfuckers stop talking, and that's when you turn around and you out there by yourself. Now you by yourself. Now you mad. I'm all types of this and that and this and that. And nobody has ever asked you, well, what the fuck did you do to make him leave? Or how the fuck are you talking to this nigga? If this nigga don't like the shit, why don't you just stop it? You wanted to work, right? You want to be with him, right? Stop it.
Boy said something I follow. I forget his name. He said women find all the ways to find out a nigga cheating. The guy cheating. But can't give you 3 reasons to make him stay. You ain't got 3 reasons for me to stay, but you want to be, you know what I'm saying, the you know what I'm saying, cheater's detective, Peter Guns. Try to find every reason that a nigga cheating. This is crazy, man.
It is.
But I want to hold myself accountable.
You want to hold yourself accountable?
Yes, I do.
So what does that look like?
That looks like me waking up and looking myself in the mirror a lot of the times, like, first of all, affirming myself, giving myself affirmations, number 1. Number 2, also forgiving myself.
Forgiving yourself.
Yes, that what I did is done. I can't live in that. I can't dwell on that. I got to move on from that. And number 3, now I have to identify that and then want to change, want to get better, want to be different, want to express, you know what I'm saying, not forgivingness. I want to express that. I forgave myself. This is my changed behavior for that. I'm different now. I'm doing things different now. If you want to still hold on to that, okay, you hold that.
Yeah,
but I'm going to move over here.
Absolutely. And you got to give people that right.
And that's their right.
If you can't
forgive me, I did that.
Forget about it.
I can't change that. I did it. I cheated. You caught me red-handed.
I had babies.
I didn't have that, but I cheated.
No, I did.
So you had evidence. I didn't have that. I didn't do that. I cheated, though. I'm sorry. I don't even want to bring up what you did to even force the hand to cheat. I'm not even doing that.
That was my problem.
I'm not even doing that. I'm going to take full responsibility for what I did. I shouldn't have did it. I should have came to you, had that conversation, like Big Bro said, but I didn't. I shut down because the way you wasn't respecting me when I told you this or did that, or you know what I'm saying, expressed, you didn't view that. You said it a different way. Right. You said it a disrespectful way, or I took it that way. And that's, you know, that when you disrespect a man,
that's over.
Like we like a ticking time bomb after that.
I don't speak on shit I don't know about. I don't speak on shit that I personally don't know about, right? So if I don't know anything about it, I don't speak on it. But I was wrong for every fucking thing that I did from 22 on the 30, 38, right? Mm-hmm. I was wrong. But once I realized I was wrong, I changed. And it's hard for people to look at you as a changed person if you're still associated with people that you feel me, you was associated with it before, right? So, you know, things fall off. Like leaves. They fall off the tree. New leaves will pop back up. Yeah. Right? And when Dante was on the phone, he said, you understand it now, right? Because I used to take people leaving as something that I wasn't doing correctly. Right. You feel me? I would take that hard. I would be upset. I would be mad. Now it's just like, oh, well, I'll see you on the other side. And I have no ill feelings towards anybody. Right? None. It just didn't work out, right? Or it doesn't apply. But I don't speak on nothing without knowing how it feels, knowing what it looks like, and knowing what it smells like, right? And being accountable is hard.
It's hard.
And that's why we have so many people running and ducking from accountability, because you have to look at yourself in the mirror, and you also have to take self-inventory.
Yes, you do.
You were talking about forgiving yourself. I'm talking about being able to hold yourself accountable for the shit that you did.
Yeah.
Most people be like, man, I forgave myself a long time ago, and they still haven't forgiven themselves because they're still doing the same exact shit they were doing before, right? So changing is about saying, all right, I'm not doing this anymore.
Right.
I need different in my life. I want different in my life. I want to give different in my life, and I'm done with all the bullshit. And you just remove yourself from it. It's not easy. Let me tell you. It's one of the hardest things that you probably will ever have to do. But once you get through that, right, and once you understand that you're moving for you, all your doors open up.
Big blessings.
All your doors open up.
Big blessings.
Right? But you have to be willing to make the change. And you got to sacrifice. You got to surrender. You have to surrender, bro.
Woo.
You have to surrender.
That's vulnerability at its purest.
Bro, niggas scared. I ain't vulnerable. Then you scared, and you'll never get anything but what you want right now. Your mind will never expand.
It will never grow past the right now. It will never grow. So that's big. That's being vulnerable, and being vulnerable is also honesty. So you need that. You need that when you're looking in that mirror. You can't. Motherfuckers look in the mirror, still lie to yourself. Mm-hmm. Ain't that the dumbest shit? Like, you don't know what you did. They will look in the mirror and lie to themselves. That is beyond me.
Well, that's what a liar does. I had to look in the mirror and lie to myself. You feel me? That's what.
I'm just not looking in the mirror.
Nah, you have to be able to look in the mirror.
I'm not talking about looking in the mirror to get dressed. We know what we're
I'm talking about
look in the mirror. We got to gauge in this moment.
Judging yourself.
Yes.
Bro.
Critiquing yourself.
The only time I couldn't have a mirror is when I didn't have a strong enough mirror to look at. Was when I was locked up, and that's when I changed. That's when I changed from being the person that I was into the cheating, lying son of a bitch that I became. You feel me? Because I was one way before I went in. I came out and I was still. You feel me? I was still. It was a lot of shit still in me. And I just had to let that shit out. But once I really changed, that was 7 years later, I understood, right? I had to go through this process for a reason.
Yeah.
Right? Did it give me a lot? It gave me a lot of pain, bro. It gave me a lot of, anger and hostility and frustration. People think it's just one side. No, it's about three sides to every story. Right. Your side, my side, and the truth, right? And the truth was ugly, bro. And it wasn't until I could look in the mirror and say, damn, this is who I was. Mm-hmm. I was a liar. I was a cheater. I caused this.
That's crazy.
Being so scared of who I am caused this. So, we can't continue to do that. So when you think about the community and building up the community, don't judge. I don't judge anybody, right? Because I know we all have a past. I just say, if you're trying to help. That's all you got to do, right? I'm not judging anybody. I don't care where you've been, right? We need you. This community needs men. It needs men that stand up. It needs women that allow the men to stand up, right? We don't need a whole bunch of people fussing and screaming and hollering and yelling right now. We need the community to come together to help for the children, right?
That's it.
I was going to sing Whitney Houston's song at the end of the show.
Don't do that.
I believe, but you know the song. The children are our future, right? Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Get them strength and pride, and make it easier. Let the children laugh.
Let them laugh.
CMPRadio.net, man. This is straight
like
that.
We'll see y'all next week, man.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Next Wednesday.
Straight like that.